Coronation Street is set to explore Christina Boyd's past as she raises Glenda Shuttleworth's suspicions. The news comes as Christina is suspected of Theo Silverton's murder alongside Todd Grimshaw, Gary Windass, and Christina's boyfriend George Shuttleworth, following Summer Spellman's exoneration. In their summer soap preview, TV Times magazine revealed that Glenda, Jodie Pringer, will discover that Christina, Amy Robbins, is in contact with her ex-husband Lenny. The revelation will cause Glenda to fear that her brother George, Tony Maudsley, is being played for a fool by Christina. But is Christina cheating on George, or is she hiding a very different secret? Fans will remember that when Christina first appeared on the cobbles back in 2023, she wasn't the most honest of characters. Christina initially appeared in Weatherfield to visit her daughter Daisy Midgley, whom she had neglected for most of her life. Christina's scheming then led her into a feud with Daisy's stepmother, Jenny Connor. However, since entering a relationship with George, Christina has become a much more trustworthy and stable character. Last month, as DS Lisa Connor Swain and Kit Green continued their investigation into Theo's murder, Christina was revealed to have been lying about her movements on the night of his death. DS Connor Swain's colleague PC Brady discovered that Christina's car was seen on Hyde Street at the time when she had claimed to be picking up Todd from Inkerman Street. Christina was then questioned by police off-camera before coming home and assuring a worried George that she had just gotten her timings mixed up. She told George that she'd forgotten she'd filled up with petrol before picking up Todd, calling it all just an oversight. The coming weeks on the soap will see more flashback scenes before Theo's murderer is finally revealed. Corey producer Kate Brooks recently shared, "We reveal to the audience who it is during late June/early July. There's lots of people who you'll definitely think it could be. It's a massive story with so many different twists and different offshoots. You'll think you're watching one thing, and then it diverts into a completely new story territory. It'll definitely keep people guessing." Weatherfield is about to be rocked by a revelation that could change everything for Glenda Shuttleworth and uncover a hidden chapter from Christina Boyd's mysterious past. Ever since Christina arrived on the cobbles, she has tried to present herself as a woman looking for a fresh start. While some residents welcomed her with open arms, others remained wary, sensing that she was keeping something hidden. Christina brushed off questions about her former life, insisting she wanted to leave the past behind. But secrets rarely stay buried for long in Weatherfield. The drama begins when Glenda agrees to help sort through some old costumes and paperwork left behind at the Rovers. During the task, she discovers a faded photograph tucked inside a vintage songbook. At first glance, it seems harmless, a picture of a much younger Christina standing alongside a group of performers. But Glenda notices something unusual. One of the people in the photograph is unmistakably her late father, Archie Shuttleworth. Confused and intrigued, Glenda wonders how Christina could have known Archie decades before either of them ever set foot in Weatherfield. Determined to uncover the truth, she approaches Christina, expecting a simple explanation. Instead, Christina becomes visibly shaken and abruptly changes the subject. Her reaction only deepens Glenda's suspicions. Unable to let it go, Glenda starts asking questions. She visits old friends and contacts former entertainers who once worked with Archie. Piece by piece, she learns that Christina had been part of a touring cabaret company many years earlier. Archie had worked alongside the group for a short time, and according to several people, Christina and Archie had shared a close friendship. But one person hints that there was more to the story. Meanwhile, Christina grows increasingly nervous as Glenda edges closer to the truth. She confides in Jenny Connor, admitting that she has spent years running from painful memories. Jenny encourages her to come clean, warning that secrets have a habit of causing even more damage when exposed. Yet Christina fears that revealing the truth could destroy Glenda's image of her father forever. Things take a dramatic turn when Glenda discovers an unopened letter hidden inside the same songbook. The letter, written in Archie's handwriting, was addressed to Christina but had never been sent. Unable to resist, Glenda reads the emotional contents. In the letter, Archie thanked Christina for supporting him during one of the darkest periods of his life. He wrote about mistakes he regretted and expressed hope that one day he would have the courage to put things right with his family. Most shocking of all, he mentioned a young child whose future weighed heavily on his conscience. Glenda is stunned. Convinced there is another family secret waiting to be uncovered, she confronts Christina once again. This time, Christina breaks down. Through tears, she reveals that years ago she and Archie shared a brief romance while working together. Although their relationship ended, they remained close friends. But the child mentioned in the letter was not theirs. Instead, Christina explains that Archie had helped her care for her younger sister's daughter after tragedy struck the family. For several years, the little girl lived with Christina while Archie provided support and guidance. He became like a father figure to the child, but when circumstances changed, Christina lost contact with her niece and spent decades searching for her. Archie had always promised to help reunite them, but life took them in different directions before he could fulfill that promise. Glenda is overwhelmed by the revelation. She struggles to reconcile this unknown side of her father with the man she thought she knew. However, she gradually realizes that Archie's actions came from kindness rather than betrayal. Together, Glenda and Christina decide to finish what Archie started. Using old addresses, photographs, and clues from the letter, the pair embark on an emotional search to find Christina's long-lost niece. Along the way, they grow closer, forming an unexpected friendship built on shared memories of Archie. But just when hope begins to emerge, another twist threatens to derail everything. A private investigator contacts Christina with astonishing news. Her niece has already been searching for her, and she may be closer to Weatherfield than either woman could ever imagine. As the truth edges nearer, Glenda and Christina brace themselves for a reunion that promises tears, joy, and perhaps even more shocking secrets. Because on Coronation Street, the past never stays forgotten for long. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coronation Street Scoop News Update.